Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm talking about the first time I've ever been in ISS. ISS, if you guys don't know, is in-school suspension, and if you guys didn't see the last video, you will know the result of it. Well, how I got in ISS. I'll just tell you now, it was a food fight. It was bad, and so everyone that was involved got ISS. Not completely all day ISS, but like after lunch, which was a long time. So, like I said in the last video, we had to clean the lunchroom that day, and it sucked. My table that I sat at intentionally made a big mess for me to clean up, and what great friends, right? So, I had to, my buddy James, Carson, Jason had to clean it because we were the 7th graders involved, and so we all cleaned it and we went to the office to serve ISS, and we could not do anything in ISS. And our school has a policy where you can't wear tank tops, and since I felt like a rebel on the last day of school, I decided to wear a tank top. But I brought my sweatshirt just like as something to cover up because I knew they would immediately spot me and tell me to put like a different shirt on or something. So I just brought my sweatshirt. So as soon as I get into the office, I'm just gonna give my vice principal a name. I'm just gonna call him Mr. Sock Rocket. So Mr. Sock Rocket, I walked past and I said, "Hey, Mr. Sock Rocket, it's pretty hot in here." And I took off my sweatshirt to just reveal the tank top. And he told me, he was like, "Do you have something else on?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, I can just put my sweatshirt on, no big deal." And I just thought that was funny, you know, little me. And there were about 3 different sections of the office that he put kids in. That sounds creepy. But Mason and Jason were in one section. James, I think James was the only one in the 2nd section, and me, Gavin, and Alex were in the 3rd section. Alex and Gavin are some of the biggest troublemakers I ever known, and they hands down threw some of the most food. So I was in with them, and Alex, he was in the nurse's office, and he found a wheelchair. He found the wheelchair, and he decided to get in the wheelchair, and he started rolling down the hallway, and he just started yelling just like random noises, and he was basically acting like he was just crippled, like he can't move. And so there was a different lady in charge. I have no idea who this lady was, but she was in charge, and she told him to get off it. So he doesn't get off it, he just goes back to the nurse's office, and he starts doing wheelies and stuff in the nurse's office, and he fell down, and he fell straight on his back, which was pretty funny to me. Me and Gavin were laughing super hard, and like halfway through, Mr. Sock Rocket, he puts down Pizza Hut pizza and breadsticks, and he says, "You guys can take a breadstick if you want." So I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna take a breadstick." So I took a breadstick, and Gavin gave me this look, and I said, "No, don't do it." And he takes a slice of pizza, and so I was like, "Oh well, it's the last day of school, it's not like they're going to do much." So I took a slice of pizza. Then Alex saw this. He took 2 slices of pizza and a cinnamon stick. So there were like 8 slices of pizza and like 10 cinnamon and breadsticks. We ate all of it. In like a 2-hour span, we ate all of it. We ate all of it. I couldn't eat much because I just had new braces put on. And if you guys have ever had braces put on, you know it sucks. You can't really eat food that's hard. And this pizza had like hard crust. It was like deep dish. And I couldn't really eat it. So that sucked. And like there was like an hour left, and the lady running it said, you guys can get drinks of water if you want to. And she had like one of those little water dispenser things with cups, and we just abused this privilege so much. We got water after we got water cup after water cup after water cup. Like every single time we would run out of water, we would immediately go back and get some more water. Like that's how bad it was. So she eventually said, you guys can't just keep taking water. You guys need to actually sit down and, like, I don't know, serve your consequence. But there was like an hour left, and we've been sitting there for like 4 hours, so I could not sit any longer. I've had enough of it. And we just kept getting water, and there was about a half hour left, and I decided I'm going to go get my friend James's phone, because James had his phone on him at the time. And I just casually walk into his room, and there was actually a cop in his room, but it wasn't like any cop. It was, well, he was a cop, but he had some associate to the school. I don't know what. I think he was a basketball coach. But I just walk in while he's there and just take his phone and walk out. And the cop doesn't even like realize this. I don't know how. I just straight up walked in there and took his phone and just started Snapchatting people. I started Snapchatting my friends that were actually in class. They probably weren't even doing anything in class because, you know, it's the last day of school. Why would you assign homework? Like, actually, why would you assign homework? There's no point to it. So, I started Snapchatting my friends. None of them responded. I don't think they had their phones on them, which was, I don't get why. Just have your phone on you. And, so yeah, that was basically it. We walked out, and I actually ended up telling my mom about this, and she got super mad at me. And, alright, so like the video if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more, and peace.